Is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone at home? Relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? Hello, Christine. So I'm listening in my head to Comfortably Numb. And I was like, hey, Azaro, Kelsey. Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd is on my mind. Kiana, it's good to see you. I'm Melinda NailFanatic. This is our April 17th, 2018 Love, Peace, and Happiness Daily Tarot Reading. And so we're going to begin with the Word of Clarity from my Custom Words of Clarity deck. And I did say that I was hearing and somewhat vocalizing the lyrics to Comfortably Numb from Pink Floyd. Sherry, it's good to see you. I know there are some of you who are still working on getting it together for the 3-day Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat here in Las Vegas. This is our first time ever doing this. I do plan to do this every year, if not twice a year, but we're starting for sure with once a year. And I've never done this before, but I'm excited to do this and to do this with you. Oh, I love the word that just fell out of the deck for us today. It says enjoyment, 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 enjoyment. Hey, Misty. It's good to see you. Enjoyment is the word of clarity that comes out today. Let's see what's going on at the base of the deck. Oh, nice. The 4411. I made this card right in time for the daily for April 4th, 2018. And it says ask and receive. So as we ask and receive, we're seeing enjoyment. So now we have asked and received for something, a whole lot of somethings. How about you? And also, there's some stuff that you've asked for that you haven't received yet, but that calling kept going out. And so now the advice for us today is to sit in the enjoyment. Where is there enjoyment available now? There's a million things you can choose to think about, lay in bed and count, meditate on, reflect upon. Life is filled with light and dark experiences. Life is filled with enjoyable experiences and upsetting experiences. And the thing is, you have the choice on which ones you're going to make matter the most for you right now. You can sit in ridicule and judgment of yourself over something that happened a long time ago, if you want. But that's taken away from the pleasure of right now. And that's a choice. So let's see what's going on with the flashcards for today. Today we are, though, being admonished to find the enjoyment in our life. We've asked for some things, and if we can find the enjoyment now, it's going to put us more in line to receive more of that now. And you know, that's not the way we were trained by our families. Hey, Jasmine. It's not the way we were trained by society. It's not what they teach us. So when you say this, some don't understand, and how dare you think you're better? You think you're perfect. Everybody's life isn't as beautiful as yours is. Aw. I'm so happy that all I've shown you is that my life is beautiful. Or perfect, as you put it. I'm so happy that that's all I allow you to see. I love that that's what you see in me. You know? It takes a lot to grow. Beautiful plants grow out of the darkness of the dirt. And so, rather than focus on the darkness of the dirt, focus on the beauty that is already blossoming in our lives. We have the gorilla. Here's somebody who is able to create in physical This person is able to make things happen in their physical world. And with the other deck coming out with the enjoyment card, it's letting us know that by sitting in the air of enjoyment, we allow ourselves to receive what we've been asking for, and we actually can create in the physical world something that is enjoyable as well. Congratulations, Misty is starting a new job. We're excited for her about that. That's somebody who is creating something in their physical world and taking the enjoyment in the work that she has to do now. She says she's enjoying cleaning her home. That's a simple way to apply this here to oneself. The green leaf. Ooh, Kayla got a new job too. Congratulations. Look, the green leaf looking like a big old ace of pentacle. New jobs, people? Yeah, allowing you the ability to create in your physical world. And you got that ability to play with monies. You can play with the things that are in the world. Hey, I mean, you can play with them without, but a lot of times that'll end your ass up behind bars for shoplifting. Hello. Money is fun to have. Hey, Champagne. Lovely to see you on with us again. Also, the green leaf at the bottom is making me think about that heart chakra energy. And then when you think about heart chakra energy and put that in with the enjoyment card that come out of the Word of Clarity deck, it's like letting us know, like, open your heart to the pleasure in life. Open your energy to receive that which you find enjoyable and pleasurable in life, and make that a focus. And I'm seeing with the heart chakra, I'm seeing the number 4 and the stability of the number 4. And then again with the 4411. So if we can build stability in radiating from our heart, the focus of that which is enjoyable in our now, in our days past, and that which we're looking forward for all the days to come. Hey, Buckle. Then you are able to manifest, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Yeah, let it begin. Let's see what's the spiritual message I'm getting from Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now deck. I was watching, I think this is the same lady that, yeah, that's her. I was watching on Netflix, On Meditation, it's called. It's a documentary, and Gabrielle Bernstein, the creator of this deck, is in there. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see what is going on in our spiritual message from the Miracles Now. I'm so excited to experience the Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat for my birthday, guys. Y'all don't even know. My daughter keeps asking me, what do I want for my birthday? I don't really have an answer for her. I think she decided that we'd go to dinner the weekend before. That has become what I want for my birthday. I want to celebrate my birthday with you guys at the retreat, okay? All right, so here we go. Miracles Now. Love this. When I feel blocked emotionally, distressed, or overwhelmed, I turn to my breath. Boy, I can't tell you how many times I've had to do that. When somebody says or does something, or I'm experiencing something that's not enjoyable, or I'm thinking about painful memories, and anybody who actually knows anything about my life story, which I will be talking about at our retreat, knows that I've had plenty of reasons to boo-hoo and to be crying and to be upset and to be depressed. But whenever I think about those things, I just stop and I just say, okay, now it's time to and then you hear the little nagging thought come in the side of your mind while you're in the middle of breathing, and it's like, oh, this person was pissed off at you because you said or did blank, blank, blank. And then you say, hold on, shut up, get out. I'm breathing right now. That is not right now. Right now, I am here. I'm alive. I am breathing. My heart is beating. My lungs are working. I have a safe place to stop and breathe and get into my own heart space. And I can't tell you how many times I've been in different situations with different people who can't see what the hell I am. And they want to take it and twist it sideways and try to manipulate it into some egotistical battle. And I'm just like, hold on. I'm just radiating love. I'm just being me. I can't change my voice, my appearance, my skills, or my talents. This is me. And I'm just being. And sometimes the world responds to that in some other way. They take it as a personal insult. And sometimes you can't communicate the way you want to with people, because no matter what words come out of your mouth, they're going to take it another way. And so during times like that, and sometimes it's not even with other people. I had it, again, I've told this story before, when I dropped my cell phone, and I think in 2 days I had to replace the screen 3 times. I was like a couple $100 probably. Anyways, sometimes it's about little things that happen, and I just have to stop and breathe. And no matter how confusing that situation is, it's emotionally blocking, distressing, or overwhelming until I stop and I breathe. And then I say, where is the blessing here? Where is the lesson here? And that's literally like how I've made it through fucking life, you know? Like all the crazy stuff, watching my father's suicide and my mother dying practically. I mean, she was in my living room, and my husband and the divorce, my ex-husband and the divorce, and just feeling alone through all of that. There were so many times that I felt emotionally blocked, distressed, or overwhelmed. These words are true. And when I learned that I didn't have to think about all the stuff that had happened in the past, I didn't have to think about the pain, that I could just start to breathe and just get in touch with the fact that I'm here. None of this shit matters around. And when I remember that I'm alive, I have a choice on what I want to think about. You can be a part of my experience. My physical life may actually be happening in this way or that way. And to be honest with you, be happy that y'all know and as much as you do about what's going on in my life, because in reality, I don't, like, the things that I deal with, I don't complain. I don't bitch about my life. I tell the stories that I tell because I believe there is strength to be found in it. The same type of strength that I have taken away from it. And breathing tunes you into that strength. It tunes you into, hold on a minute, all this shit don't matter. Hold on, I'm breathing. Let me just get in touch with I'm breathing. Let me just go to breathing again. Because talking to that person, or looking at that account balance, or focusing on those bills, or thinking about the fucked up family background, or thinking about the fucked up friendships, or the fucked up boss, or, fill in the blank. We could, if we want to just have a total bitch session, we could sit up here and talk for hours upon hours and just spend days and weeks complaining about everything wrong in the world. Or we can breathe through whatever's going on, and in that breathing, ground ourselves into the center moment, into a peace that will increase our internal peace. And the more our internal peace is increased, the more the peace in our physical life comes in. And it's a life change that happens gradually. I'm going way deep. Let me get back. That's enough of that. The bottom of the deck. The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my success is the moment I begin living. Are we going to live dead, or are we going to live alive? The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. Notice how this plays in so well with what I've said already. Hi, Rita. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Joyce. So, life is filled with all types of stuff. Life is filled with all types of stuff. And you can choose to focus on all that fucked up shit and create more fucked up shit. Because you know what? Everything you focus on, hey, Pam. Everything you focus on is like placing another order that will be delivered. So if you don't like what you've been seeing, you might want to start placing some order for some other shit. How do you do that? Start thinking about the other shit. Think about what's working. Think about your blessings. And where something pisses you off, then stop and ask, where are the lessons? What is it that I'm being shown here? How is this benefiting me? Because I am the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be. And everything in my life is working for me, to show me, to guide me, to tune me to a path of enjoyment, which was the word that came out today, right? Cyber hugs back to you, Lynn. My cousin Rita on the line. I'm just loving the crowd that I seen draw today and come in today. Okay, guys, y'all ready to play with some, not play, but, you know, hear what God's got to say about the, what's God got to say about the financial flow today? I'm loving this moment. Let me just say that, okay? I've had issues coming up in my life. Little things. I was sitting and I wanted a second cocktail. The lady said, oh, you only get one free cocktail every 30 minutes. I said, well, I got enough money to pay for a damn drink. Can I get a cocktail, mama? I'll even tip you. The thing of it is, there was a day where I said, oh, well, hold on, let me wait a half an hour. Financial flow. It's coming up. Do you have to wait a half an hour to get another free cocktail? Or can you afford to buy your own damn drink? Just say. Financial flow. Main situation today is the Queen of Cups. What is coming in for you to embrace is the Four of Cups. What you can let go of is the Nine of Cups. And what you're being brought to is the Fool. So, there is an actual opportunity that you foresaw coming. You had this intuitive knowing, like, I'm bringing something big is about to fucking happen. If you've been feeling that in money, this is what I'm talking about. Especially if you are Queen of Cups energy, if you're feeling it through your intuition, if you are a water sign, if you are, I'm picking more up on intuition, but for some of you, it's going to be plain water sign confirmation there for you. You are at a whole new phase in finances. Just like my first gut reaction to that lady asking me if I wanted to wait a half an hour to get a free cocktail was, honey, I can afford to pay for my own drink. Just bring me another drink. Didn't think about that. It just came out of my mouth that way. It's just like when that guy asked me if I wanted to get the $75 one, that was a cheap one. And my without thinking response was, I don't like cheap things. How much is the expensive one? Because that's the one I want. It's a change of thinking that's so automatic within you. You're at this whole new place in the world. And it doesn't mean that you're going to run out and buy a $2,500 Louis bag when all you got in the bank is $500 and you don't have to use all your credit. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it, what is literally in front of you that you really can afford to do to upgrade yourself, to trust in your financial flow. You're at a whole new phase in that. Because what you're accepting is the opportunity to create in your world what you want to with your finances. And you're letting your emotions you're allowing your emotions to allow you to accept the opportunities instead of being in fear. Where before you were in fear to accept this, you had fear-based emotions about this. Now you're like more open to the opportunities, to the fact that this is an opportunity, not that this is a fear coming up and, oh my God, I can't afford it. I just don't know. Yeah. So you're getting a wish. You have been getting a wish. So you're moving from this place of where you got a wish, financial wish. I feel like you've had a financial wish come in. You may say, oh, that was just a little thing, Melinda. Yeah. Does it matter how big or how small it is? Or does it just matter that you got it? Somebody found a $5 bill. Somebody finished paying off a medical bill. And, oh, now that you've finished paying off that medical bill, you said, what am I going to use this leftover money? I've been paying on this for a couple years now. And finally, that's available. So in your mind, you're doing this spiritual connection of something's coming for me. I feel it. And you're like, I know something good is on the way. Something's good coming. Yay. Yeah. And so, yeah, you actually are bringing it in. And you have that emotional stability in trust here being spoken about, trust in your financial prosperity, that you're like, yes, I do actually want to go out to have lunch with you, friend of mine who I've been friends with for 9 years. And I used to say no all the time because I thought $20 was a big deal to go out and have some enjoyment with my girlfriend. And now I know that if I just ask and receive and utilize what I have in a way of enjoyment, I'm going to continue to have everything that I need before I reach for it. It's a big difference in mentality when you say, oh no, I can't afford to go have lunch with you because that's $20. Versus, yes, I can. And I have the $20 now, and maybe I was thinking about doing something else with it, but I know that this is something I deserve. And so I'm going to go for it. Now, here's the thing. If you're listening to me and you get yourself in that situation and there's so much fear, yeah, maybe it's not you. Because this is somebody who's really worked on their financial vibration, who's seen the evidence that when I go out and I spend and I put money out there, I know it's being returned to me. So you're somebody who's been seeing how your emotions in your day-to-day life are having a strong effect on your finances. You've already been experiencing this. Now, remember, you are responsible for your own decisions. So if you go out there and your gut keeps holding you back, that's different than confronting the ego. And only you will know what you're doing, because that's different. It's something that's inside. I can tell you about it, but until you feel it, you're not going to know. And I'll tell you how you can get some closer identification with it. If you can think back to that one time you got in trouble, got caught smoking weed out back, was speeding and knew you should have slowed down, whatever it was. That gut twisting feeling in your belly that just was like, ugh. And you were like, oh, I'm doing it anyways. And then you got caught. That's the one that is protecting you. That one is protecting you. And the only way you'll know what I'm talking about is by having experienced it enough for yourself. And until you've experienced it enough for yourself, anybody that wants to try to tell you something about listening to that, it's not going to be computed by your own experience. You won't know how to identify until you start to relate. Hey, you know what? Every time I make that experience, that twisted in my gut. Hey, now I know what that feels. Hey, I had that feeling before. I'm feeling it again. What the fuck? I need to stop. I don't know, but I'm not going that way no more, because that feeling came up again, and I've had it before, and every time that feeling comes up, what comes behind it, I did not enjoy. Excuse me. All right, let's see what's going on in romance. It's good to remember that when we line up ourselves with things that feel right, the things that feel, and not to say that, yes, there is a feeling of right and wrong. It's a high and a low vibration. With things that feel high vibration, we line ourselves up with more stuff that feels high vibration. In romance, we have the Ace of Wands. Somebody's getting with a new beginning in romance, and what you should be embracing or could be embracing is the getting to know one another, the working together to accomplish a common goal. Somebody is just flat out codependent, and this person's gonna cater to that very lovingly and kindly. So somebody's gonna just be embracing that. What you can let go of is trying to see things a different way. So what does that mean to me? It's saying to me that somebody has been trying to see things in a different way from what their usual romantic love experience is. And now you're meeting someone where you both have strengths and you both have weaknesses, but you're like a perfect balance. So for some of you, this could be a unhealthy codependence where somebody is willing to be stuck to your side all the time and just cater to everything to make you feel better, or you want to cater to them to make them feel better and be the other half. Yeah, somebody wants to be your other half, because the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So this is about taking a new decision and spreading your wings and giving it a shot. I'm going to try that out. But I do see that for somebody else, these are two people here who are actually being held apart. This is interesting. Being held apart. Physically, they're not coming together because there's something lacking between these two people to be able to come together physically. So spiritually, there's a great compatibility here. This is a deeper spiritual relationship that I'm seeing, this other relationship. Deeper spiritual relationship where there's a great spiritual connection, but there's something on the physical world that's just off. It's like, he's so high vibration, he's a perfect spiritual match, but finances are off. Can't do it because that doesn't honor my divine. Or she's in another relationship. Can't do it. That doesn't honor my divine. Whatever it is, there's something physical that's lacking here. And so you're looking at it and you're going to do things different this time. I feel like you're going to do things different this time and keep your real goals in mind. And if you feel that this, regardless of how divine partnership or how amazing this thing is, you're going to do what puts you in harmony with moving on from toxic relationships. I mean, so this is somebody who's really beginning. Oh, I love that. Thank you. This is a beginning to identify differently, starting new codependent relationships, trying to move on from feeling stuck and from on the brink of something by walking away from all the toxicity that has been held up in front of us, that is keeping us caged into this idea. And it's these toxic relationships. So we're walking away from the toxic relationships, trying things out in a different way. That's what we have going on for romance. Let's see. I have our number sheets here. I'm still got all the daily cards in my traveling bag because y'all know I've been back and forth to the living room the last couple days and stuff. So, all right, so we need to put some new numbers on here for tomorrow. And yesterday we put new numbers on here for today. So let's get your 1 and 2 digit numbers for tomorrow's free card winner. Throw your 1 and 2 digit numbers out. I got number 7. First out, I see number 7. And then once we're done with the free daily, I got a number 8. I will go ahead and do a closing out for us at number 4. Number 11. Number 33. Number 67. Number 13. All right, I got 7 numbers for tomorrow. Now put your name in the comment. Put your name in the comment because I got room for 7 names for today. And one of the names is a winner. So put your name in the comment. Put your name up. Put your name up. Put your name up. I see JoJo. I see Kelsey. I see Misty. I see Joyce. I see Carol. I see Sherry. I see Lynn. All right. I just look up and grab the first name that stands out to me, and this is what our list looks like today. So let's see what number was inside. The number inside was number 49. Keep coming back every day because somebody's going to win every day. Closest without passing, that is Joyce with number 47. Number 47, Joyce, you were 2 digits off there, sister. Joyce got the win today. Thanks for trying, everybody. I see Kaya. I see Rita. Next time, I'm sure your names will be on the list. Okay? So let's see. Where is the crystal reading deck? Here we go. Because we're doing the crystal reading deck today. Joyce, you get the reading today. But stick around because the reading is going to resonate tomorrow. Then one of you, it does every day. And then we'll do a closing out card for everybody again. Okay? So, Joyce, think about your situation, and I'm going to pull a card for you, and then I'll just channel the messages for you, and then I'll read from the book. And so we'll do both channeled and from the book, okay? Ladies, ladies, ladies. And I can say ladies because 98% of y'all are ladies. And the couple gentlemen that are here, woohoo, we love you too. But ladies, I see ladies on today. This is like ladies' day. Do we have any fellas on the line? If you're a fella and you're on the line, make yourself known, because I'm just saying. I love you. You are beautiful. You are divine. You deserve to be honored and respected and appreciated. You love and you nurture your families. You are the love in our communities. So I love you for that. And that's what I was going to say. Okay, Joyce. All right, Lester Scott, what is a message for Joyce today? Okay, here it is. Rhodochrosite and acceptance is the crystal that's coming out for you. Joyce, I feel like for you there's a need to stop worrying about others' acceptance is what I'm picking up. Like the acceptance from others around you is been too much importance. I feel like there's a very traditional family background. I don't want to say like Amish, but it's making me think what I'm being shown is my friend. She travels to Maryland where she has a huge family all the time. She's constantly going back and forth to Maryland from Vegas, and she tells me about how her family is very what's that, conservative. Like they don't even use the word pregnant. You're with child or in the way of the family. Women and men in their roles are very well defined, and the matriarchs run the family. And so I feel like maybe there's some family stuff that's come back there, because I feel like for you there's something come up where you're so unconventional that the family is like not wanting that, or you're worried about how they're going to accept it, or maybe even in some of your spiritual practice it may be the concern because you don't take to the family's spiritual practices that are accepted. Joyce says true. Acceptance. The most important thing in this I'm getting for you is that pink color, and it's making me think of that lighthearted child-like love energy, and the child that doesn't think about who's accepting them, or what are the rules, or how much does it cost. It's funny how children don't think about when they say, I want this, I want that, I'm playing now. They ain't worried about time. They ain't worried about rules and structures and societal norms or costs, or what needs to happen for these things to fall into place. And the child just enjoys. And so I feel like for you, one of the things that's going to help you is just that childlike pleasure and enjoyment coming up again. That childlike enjoyment is going to help in the situation where there's a concern about the acceptance there. What is that? Let's see what the book has to say about this card. Do we have any other messages for me to say about this? Is there somebody who is with child there's an issue coming up about their being accepted? Is there something going on with that? Okay. This card has come into your life today to share with you that things are perfect just the way they are. Know that there are times in life when the best solution is to do nothing and accept things just the way they are. It is time to surrender and accept the situation at hand. This can be a challenge, especially if you have your own agenda, expectation, or planned outcome. However, acceptance can allow space for miracles to occur, and this process can truly set you free. You are invited to work closely with the Divas of Rhodochrosite to assist you in this healing time of acceptance. This card can also be a sign that you are being encouraged to find a deep place of acceptance for yourself, those around you, and your current situation. It is time to forgive yourself for your perceived mistakes and know that you are doing the best you can do. To truly accept all that is in divine order will bring about a state of inner fulfillment, peace, peace and deep awakening to your world. And what it's being shouted in my head is, what you resist persists, and what you embrace you can erase. And so acceptance is so important, because from the place of accepting and understanding that everything is the way it is for a divine reason, for a divine purpose, and in my due time, when I'm ready to understand it, I will understand it. What that does is it takes away the resistance of something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. Now, she says that she didn't hear about a child, and that's good, because what I'm getting about this is that this is a birthing within you of a new way of lining up with what you want to bring in. For example, if in my approach to business, I say, I have to make it happen. I have to go out there and do this and do that and make it happen. I got to go make it happen. I am saying it's not happening. 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 Every time I say I got to go make it happen, it's not happening. And when I sit back and I say it's all coming together in the most perfect, easy, happy way possible, then there's this acceptance that says it is happening. And so this acceptance is coming out today to talk to you about, what is it that you have been giving focus to the lack of its fruition in your life? Because when we can make peace with, although that's what I want, it's okay that it's this way right now. Because I know that since I asked for that, the order has already been placed with the universe, and it's just a matter of lining up with it. So now I'll do the work to line up with the blessing and the peace with where I'm at, being at peace with divine timing, being at peace with my current situation and where I came from. Because when I first had the desire, I asked for it. And ever since then, the universe has just been trying to help guide me right to it. But when I say it's not there, it's not happening, it's not there, it's not happening, that is not aligned with solutions. That's not aligned with the guidance of seeing the direction. So when I say, I already asked, now all I got to do is line up with it. Keep doing what feels right until it comes into my sight. And in that acceptance, in that acceptance, you line up with it. You say, it's happening. This frequency you're sending is happening, and I'm okay as it's unfolding, and I'm okay as it's ripening, and I'm okay as it's maturing, and I'm okay with its timing, with its creation, with its growth, with maturation, with its unfolding in my life. And then it happens. Because you lined up with all of that. Okay? So Joy says, I definitely need to accept what's happening right now. And so true, that is definitely what I need to do. So apparently we did touch on something that definitely helps. And I have Christine saying yes. So let's see what is our closing message for all of us. And I am going to use the Universe Has Got Your Back deck again. Okay. Almost drop all the cards. Lustrous God says, we have your back in everywhere. We were just going to make you drop all the cards so that way you can have to read them all. But we'll just let you pick one today. And I'm just like, really? That's what I get to say to the channel right now? Yes, this is what you get to say to the channel right now. Because they need to understand that the universe is constantly ready to drop off all sorts of stuff. And they have to be willing to free their hands of what they didn't want. And that's what's going on, and that's what they're being brought to. Free your hands of the shit you don't want, because I got some shit to put in your hands right now. That's what God's saying, okay? So what, right? God said, you know, somebody's pissed off that you're using the word shit and all that while you're talking about God. And I'm like, and God's like, it doesn't really matter though, right? I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. I'm being asked, this is interesting because I'm being, it's like in my intuitive conversation, I'm being asked, am I sure that I am speaking? And can I continue to speak confidently regardless of the criticisms of those who would say you shouldn't speak this but that way? Of family members whose relationships did not last, whose time and of activity in my life is in the past, as they spew judgmentalism in on my now. The universe will always have my back, but it's up to me to let go of all that shit and not hold it. Let it pass through and just keep on being you. Okay. Lovely. I surrender to a power greater than me. I surrender to a power greater than me. I surrender to that love source energy. I surrender to enjoyment and love and peace. Yes, yes, yes. I surrender to a power greater than me. That is our closing message. That is what empowers us. That is how Love Source God shows that the universe has got your back. The universe has your back. When you surrender to that power, the universe has your back. And the butterfly, hello, the butterfly is a symbol for us today. So when you see that butterfly, that's confirmation. Strong confirmation, okay? All right, so with all that being said and done, I love you, I love us, one-on-one. I love the way the day is going, and I love the way the messages are flowing. I don't know where the fuck that song came from, but it was for you. My website is available if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want to know more about me, whatever, at LPHtarot.com. You want to go get your retreat ticket so you can come hang out with me for my birthday week? That would be awesome. On my birthday in the next 2 days. At LPHtarot.com. One more time. That's LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Thanks, guys.